Hello, my precious wandering souls. Welcome back to Miles Edgeworth AceAttorney Investigations. On last episode, we found a dead body. Yeah, I mean, we were investigating a kidnapping. Edgeworth was kidnapped for a little while, and when we got out, after a little investigating, we found that dead body. And Gumshoe is being accused of being the killer, because of course he is. It's not an AceAttorney case. I mean, it's not an AceAttorney game if one of our main characters or favorite characters gets accused of murder. Right, Maya? Anyway, so we have to continue. Let's go. Alright, what now? Oh, okay, we're back to the entrance. Oh, the main gate. March 13, 1:22 p.m. Gateward main gate. Chased out like a pair of peasants. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Kay? There's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is? You really shouldn't steal anything. However, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal? A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with. Ever. That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is the one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands, when I apprehend the murderer myself. Alright, and I'm going to go to work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go! I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. Yeah. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Oh, Gumshoe!
Mr. Edgeworth!
Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe! Wait.
Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium! Hurry, sir! This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium.
Oh? A witness?
You, what did we tell you about leaving your assigned post?
Oh, the jig is up. Mr. Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir.
Aww. I love Gumshoe.
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness.
Okay.
Is that Blue Badger standee the same standee from that case? Because if it is, alright, March 13, 1:42 p.m. Stadium. Oh, good. I thought there was a witness here. I don't see anyone.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
Mr. Edgeworth, question mark, I don't know who this is.
Oh!
Oh, what are you doing here? Oh god, wait. Oh, Kay's voice and Emma's voice is going to get confused. Should I give her a different voice? She's a bit older now. Long time no see. You are Miss Emma Sky, correct? This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because Lana was declared not guilty from murder, but she still did some crimes, so she was locked up. And Emma said something like, "Oh, but Lana is the only person I have left." And I think she said that she was going to go live with her relatives in Europe. I think I'm not sure. I don't really remember. But it's been 2 years since that, so I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad?
You bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit.
I see. Can we talk to her?
Yes?
I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown into these past few years. How old is she now? Oh! 2 years. Oh, right, because she was 15, almost 16 in the first game. Right.
Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see. You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you? Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. And I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief.
Kay, don't...
Great thief?
Yeah. Kay, maybe don't say...
Don't say that out loud.
Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on.
You bet we do.
Are you the witness? Emma Sky. So, why are you here, Emma?
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home from spring break, and you decided to come to the amusement park themed after that horrible creature that was part of that horrible case you were involved in. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here.
Oh, you came here for me, okay.
I had really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I had just missed you.
And how exactly did you know I was here?
Lana? Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. Is that a DS? I used this to track your footprints and I followed them straight to you. This set is the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine the special light on it, zing! The footprints laid out like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. Yeah, science! It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous for me than at this very moment.
The witness. Are you the witness? And is that Nintendo DS?
Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, Paul, he said.
What was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking.
So let me guess, there's been a murder, right?
Yep. Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes.
So Phoenix had her as his Maya, and now Edgeworth has her as his Maya.
But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go?
If Emma is not the witness, then who?
I talked to her. Do I have anything I can show her? I don't think so. What if I show her the dead body's picture? No, I don't think so. In that case, what is this thing? I assume this is another Badger mobile.
Yeah, but it's a different color than the blue Badger's car.
So it's the pink Badger's car? Yes, this is the retina searing pink model. What's that off in the distance?
Oh, the pink Badger. Oh, hey, it's a pink Badger. Badger, get.
Badger. Just what does she see in these silly things? My thoughts exactly. I'm severely traumatized by that stupid thing from that case. Why do you have like in your arm, or is that like part of the character? Tough love is that's so creepy.
I think this Badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you, by chance, the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak Badger dance. Should I? I'm not going to talk to that thing right now. Can I investigate something here? I guess not. Fine. I don't like these things. I hate these things. Yeah?
No! I can't take me inside that stuffy head anymore.
God damn it. You're... Oh god. No! Why her? Why here? Why now? God, no! And I thought I had gotten rid of her! I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. Not just... Well, no, you were not... you were not in the... Oh no, you were in the Vanguard case. It's not the first time you've met her. And I'm pretty sure it's not the last time either. She has since gone out of her way to pop out unexpectedly and cause me great grief.
Eggy poo!
Oh god. Don't tell me I actually have to deal with her. Fine.
Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you?
You were wearing a mascot head on your head, and I'm pretty sure that thing is very thick, so...
I mean, really? I wasn't trying so hard to keep the kids... I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by storytelling in character. But you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you.
Because I don't speak Badger dance.
I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm going to just be direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger? You could say that, but right now I'm just a Pink Badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. Yes.
My name is Wendy Oldback. But you can call me Wendy, or Granny, or whatever suits your fancy.
Why are you being so nice to Kay? Like, the only person that the only people that you've been nice to are Edgeworth and the police force. And I think that's it.
Nice to meet you, Miss Oldback. I'm Kay Faraday.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, she wasn't talking to Kay, I see.
What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? Yeesh, I was just trying to be polite.
Do I have to? Wendy Oldback, weren't you a security guard at one of the Gateway hotels the last time we met?
I go when I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But enough about me and Jipu, I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are, talking with two young girls. Men are all the same, doesn't matter how old we're young girls, you the older they happen, it doesn't mean we went into a rage to marry with the courtesy of her own and since the president.
You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth. It's not my intention. Okay, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further. Oh, God. So you are the witness. It wasn't Emma. It was you.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
God, I hope not. Honestly, I hope she isn't. But I don't think fate is going to be so kind today. Nope. No. So far, it's been a mess. So, she's gonna be the witness.
I saw what happened.
She's a witness.
I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that?
I usually take what you say with a grain of salt, you know? You're the kind of person who, like, just loves the attention. It's like, oh yeah, I saw it. I don't believe you, Oldback. I don't.
So it's true, she is the witness.
I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the Oldback.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder.
You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
What Oldback witnessed?
I came to the stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, I still don't want to. It's not cross-examining, it's confronting, like confrontation, but I don't want to. Yes, I can afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately.
Was that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Jipu? Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady.
I guess I just press everything. Something like kind of vague. Short break.
Hold it!
You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger?
You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive.
You don't have a good history with kids, Oldback.
You smell of sweat, your hip creaks with pain, you even begin to dream about work. That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know. Well, that's why I chose to come take my break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
There's a dead badger? So what did you see while you, the Pink Badger, were resting?
Oh yes, that, well...
As I was resting, I happened to pass away and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Hold it?
Hold it!
You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
They look like your average shows, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over.
Yeah, you never pay attention to the those kind of things, right?
Only Edgeworth. I'm telling you, they were so boring that I don't even remember much beyond that.
But if they have any special features, anything you can recall would be very helpful.
Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of those two men.
No, trust me, I don't.
Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth. Because it's connected to the murder case. Come on.
I'm not work over anyone, and I'm not jealous.
It's alright, Edgy Boo. Those two were just foes compared to the stallion like you.
Ugh.
I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them.
Suddenly there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground. Hold it?
Hold it!
I don't know. You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place.
Absolutely, that gun made a terrible racket when it was fired. You didn't try to help the person that got shot? I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? But I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help.
2 men, 1 bullet. It's all consistent with what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you.
I'm guessing... Well, no, I don't know. If I show her the picture of the dead body, will she say anything?
I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory?
Self-centered, are we? I guess, because the only thing that I have, like, as evidence from the murder is the picture, right? This picture. But I'm not sure if it's going to work. While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
so about this new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
No, thank you.
Don't be so mean. I saw you something you're going to like.
What is that gadget you're holding?
What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
Ah, I should have known it would be worthless.
Don't be like that. What do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air.
I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening when no other bird dares take wing. One alone remains all-seeing. Now, witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
Oh! What is this?
Recreation. This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into Little Thief.
Oh yeah, I remember this thing. Right. This mechanic is really cool. Little Thief, I dare say, I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if I use it like this... Let's see, Miss Oldback said that the 2 men were facing each other. And then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground.
Oh. Ah, so with this we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So what do you think?
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yotagarasu.
Indeed.
Oh, but if there isn't enough information, or if something is out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it! You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth!
Right now, this simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything logical or strange, I can then ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in this simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got little thief with me, so you just let me know, okay?
Okay, begin investigation. So, what should I check first? Maybe I should start with the bodies. According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right, but
if that's the case, then we already found our first contradiction.
yeah,
Exactly.
huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here.
Blood. If the person was killed here, why is there not a single drop of blood here?
Which piece of evidence shows the missing item?
I think it's here. This one?
Take that!
Yeah, this is a contradiction.
Eh? Is something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here.
Blood.
If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one?
Oh, I know what was missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Right. The fact that there is no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony.
Hey, Jipu, how can you doubt me like that?
Honestly, how can I not? You have a tendency to misremembering things. Are you...
Are you calling me a liar? I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down. You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe it's not that she's lying, it's more like she probably remembers things wrong. To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there's another explanation for the distinct lack of blood. Why is there no blood? Why is there no blood around the victim's body? So, okay, that is a contradiction. What else? The person shooting, maybe? Oh, I can press through it. The person, maybe? This one? Is the silhouette of the killer with his gun at the ready. Okay, is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer? I don't think she can. We don't have that information.
Well, I can exactly input what we don't know into Little Thief.
She has a point.
Oh,
I thought we had something else. Alright. What about the stage?
It looks like they broke the stage down.
Stage was packed up. The stage I saw this morning in the center of the stadium has been packed away.
I guess this means they're done for the day.
Or maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. Is there anything else I can check? Or maybe I should check logic. Hold on a second. What if... I'm not sure, but... Okay, yeah. Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume?
So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume that there is a very good chance that he was. And that if he was shot while he was inside one of these stolen costumes,
then Mr. Deacon's blood will be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
Precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume.
You think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints? But the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around.
Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those.
Maybe Emma? She is the science girl. Maybe Emma has something to help us with that.
Well, I need more logic pieces, so that was it for logic.
Can I talk to you, Emma? This is amazing! I just feel the power of science! Oh! Footprint analysis.
Emma, about that method you were talking about for finding footprints.
Yeah, because she was tracking mine, so... Ah, finally my expert knowledge in forensics did it!
Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints?
Leave it to me! My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything!
Very well. If you could please analyze the footprints in this area.
Okay, stand back now, and witness the power of science at work.
Okay.
Hey, I found something! Look, right here! I mean, right there!
I don't see anything.
Oh, that's right! Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth. Please, please, I'm begging you, tell me there's a sprite of Edgeworth wearing the glasses. Ah, come on. It's fine. I'll do it myself. Eventually, I'll make a fan art of Edgeworth wearing the glasses.
These footprints here were definitely left by a badger costume.
Judging by the way the prints are layered, those seem to be the newest.
Then, we can conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time.
Okay.
Victim's costume. He was likely wearing one due to footprint's shape and the lack of blood.
Huh? Okay, in that case, I'll update little thief simulation parameters. I can't wait to see what we find out from this new info.
Uh-huh. So the victim was wearing a costume when he died.
And with that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right?
I see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. We may be closer, but now something else has caught my attention.
What do you want?
Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, if you please.
Oh, I think I get it. Oh, alright. I came to the stadium to take a...
Is it the same testimony?
I was resting.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Huh. Suddenly there was a long gunshot, fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Okay.
So, does this mean that Miss Oldback's testimony has a contradiction in it?
Yes. Yes, and I know exactly what the contradiction is. Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation.
See, I just knew a little thief would be of help. Now, let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Oldback to put into the recreation.
For that, we must find the contradiction in her testimony.
I know what the contradiction is.
Okay. Okay. In this, I'm pretty sure is this.
Objection!
Explain yourself, Oldback. Two men. How did you know the gender of the two people involved? If one of them was wearing a costume, you couldn't know. Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time.
Ah!
Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony.
Ah!
I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all. That's the thing with Oldback. Every time she says, "Oh,
I witnessed the murder.
as it turns out, she just mistook, like, made a mistake on the people. It happened with Will Powers. It happened with Adrian Andrews. And now it's happening again with the Blue Badger. Ah,
But I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my very own eyes.
I wouldn't trust your eyes.
From a seat in the second tier.
The second tier.
Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier? That was, you know, I was using the phrase in the metaphorical sense.
I see your witness still has the screw loose in the metaphorical sense.
The cushy seats in the second tier are reserved to Hot Shop's VIPs. Which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap.
On the job?
I can see how you could have gotten a good look from there. It's so high up.
Were you able to see even the victim's costume from way up there?
Well, I know I saw two people. But I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage's shadow.
In the shadow of the stage, it was hard to make out the killer and victim that Oldback saw in the stage shadows. So, Oldback, why? God, I hate this woman.
My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know? Not like when I was young. People used to call me a good man for my faces away. I also noticed in a flash and tried to make them move. And I just...
Oh, God. Let's return to an investigation, shall we, Kay?
You got it.
Okay. Alright, begin investigation. Do I have... We got a couple logic pieces, but I'm not sure if I have anything to connect. I mean, it makes sense. It's worth a shot. Oh, okay. I mean, usually with the logic pieces, I just try whatever comes to mind, and it's usually correct, but I still get surprised. If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down.
Do you want me to input that bit of info into Little Thief?
Yes, if you please.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. But now this thing is stuck here. Unless... Wait, right. We know that the gunshot has an entry wound and an exit wound. So it was shot from an angle. But if that was the case, then wouldn't it make more sense if the victim was on top of the stage and the killer was here? Let's see. There is clearly
A contradiction here.
Please stop Please stop stealing my lines.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that hard to see it coming, even from a layman like me.
I suppose. In any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way.
Yeah, and because I remember the entry wound is in the victim's abdomen, and the exit wound is around his shoulder. So it would make more sense if the victim was on the stage and the killer was on the floor, I guess, because of the angle.
Because there was a very real stage set up in this spot at the time.
I know that band. It's a spoiler, so I won't say anything, but I know that band. Eesh, I told you I got it. Do you feel the need to explain everything?
He smiles Edgeworth.
He always has the need to explain everything.
Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation.
Isn't it obvious? The killer was on top of the stage, naturally.
No, he wasn't.
Right, Miss Solback? Yes, I remember now. The killer was standing on top of the stage.
But that's not possible.
See, now let me update the info in the simulation.
No, it's not possible.
Edgeworth? Edgeworth?
No, unless I'm mixing up which one is the entry wound and which one is the exit wound, I'm pretty sure it makes more sense if the victim was on top of the stage. Oh god. Well, what have we here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see. Hi, Lang. And lackeys. Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us. Well, I can't have you going around messing up my crime scenes. Agent Lang, we've discovered that the real scene of the murder is here, the stadium. I see. Thanks. For what? I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you've saved me. Do you know the information we know? Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that? Oh, he was watching us. Oh.
Little thief is not a toy.
You too.
Sir.
Reassembled stage. And there you have it. You see? Big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girl. Now this is a recreation. So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Mickens is the killer? Oh yeah, no, it's not Gumshoe anymore. Right. I always forget about Mickens. I feel so bad for him. So Mickens was accused of this murder, and because the dumbass lost his gun, and apparently the only people around this park who could have a gun are police officers, and Mickens was there all the time. So yeah, he's a suspect. Of course, even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook. Alright. Agent Last Story. This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Mickens laying wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. No, No, that's... I'm pretty sure this is what I have to present. Is it the notes? Yeah. That's the truth your little recreation showed. Uh-huh. I know exactly what to do. How far will you go to accuse Officer Mickens of the crime? He's the most likely suspect we got, especially given the situation with his gun.
Well, even if he's the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark.
You see? Thank you for understanding, my little crow girl.
I'm not some common crow. I'm the Yatagarasu, the Raven of Legend.
Unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, so let's see how well it holds up.
I know exactly what to present and where to present it. Oh, you're cooked, Lang. You're cooked.
I think... No, it's not from on top of the stage. It's, I think...
Yeah, he shot him from on high. Are you sure about that?
Objection!
I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang. I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You got in quite unexpectedly, after all.
What's that supposed to mean?
You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located.
Actually, I didn't get that good of a look. I did, and I remember.
Oh, well then. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. This is more consistent with an angle shot from beneath the victim.
Ugh. Then...
Yes, all recreation had the victim be shot at an angle from above.
A clear contradiction!
You're discounting your own conclusions.
As Edgeworth said, the recreation was incomplete.
No, this one point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation. The stage's location, the witness's location, the killer's and victim's location. Because they are reversed. Yes, the location of the killer and the victim were wrong.
Ah, I get it. I see what you're trying to say.
Are you? I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite of what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer.
Uh-huh. Okay, please.
That makes more sense. If this is what happened, it allows it to also explain the positioning of the gunshot wounds.
But then, what about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then that the killer also wore a costume.
Okay, I'll try using that data again instead, because we saw there were 3 missing costumes. So, the victim, the killer, and someone else.
Judging by the fact that both the killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between the 2 kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang?
Well done, Mr. Prosecutor. But that alone doesn't clear Officer Mickens of the crime.
Hmm. Let me check one thing. No, I'll check it after his testimony. Well, argument. Another bit of proof. I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the Blue Badger mobile. The 3 marks... Are they? I don't remember. Okay, yeah. 3 tires. Uh-huh. Wait. No, nothing. Okay. That story Officer Meekins told about that shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the Blue Badger mobile here and committed the murder. Then he used the car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area. I think I know what to do. You believe he moved the body with the car. That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way he did it. The 3 tire tread marks are very telling. However, is the Blue Badger mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern? Okay, I think I know what to do. The marks are indicative. The story of Officer Meekins. He drove the Blue Badger mobile. I think it's maybe here.
Objection!
I mean, I think so. Sorry, Agent Lang, but that's an impossible tale. And why's that? Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' Blue Badger mobile. One look at the car could have told you so. What proves that the Blue Badger mobile was... I couldn't read that. Okay. I think this is the problem.
Take that!
Take a good look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it. Nah. If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stands out as very peculiar indeed. Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius?
Hey, I've got it! What about Miss Oldback's Pink Badger mobile? Don't be ridiculous! I was sleeping the entire time in the second tier seats.
But we know those are really high up, and also, you were sleeping, so... Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. Yeah, if she was sleeping... First, she wouldn't be able to notice anything happening. And she has an alibi. As ridiculous as it could be, it's an alibi. However, there is yet one more roving store, as I recall.
Oh, you mean the Proto Badger?
That's right. There was one more parking space inside that garage. And it proves the existence of a Proto Badger mobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this Proto Badger mobile post-haste. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it.
Nah.
I don't know who that is.
Hey, did you hear something?
Hell... Oh! Who are you? Help me. Oh, are you the kid that got kidnapped? Oh! Oh, shoot!
Are you alright?
Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim. Oh, so he is a kid. Oh, where were you all this time? Oh, what voice do I give him? Wild West with kidnappers. He was in the room next to the one I was held in. Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers. What is it? I can understand what you're trying to say. The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces, but one was a woman. One was a woman. Huh. A woman. Quite an important piece of testimony. Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cups on this already. Okay, you there at the same time. I'll even let you guys have what the kids said just now, considering a gift. Now, are you going to get out of my crime scene, or am I going to have to get through rough? Oh, again. You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go. Oh, no, not you. You're a very important witness for my case. I'm not about to let you get away that easily. Don't count on me to testify because I won't, not for you.
That's right, I won't either. You hear me, you young whippersnapper?
Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough either of you up. I give you my word. Come now, fair maidens. What do you say? Will you cooperate?
Fair maidens?
Ulbach, come on!
My, you little rascal, you sure know the way into a woman's heart.
Ulbach, are you that easy? Langsy says, the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever. Ah, she sure knows how to sweet talk his way through things, huh? Yep.
Trying to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy smashy sayings.
Edgeworth never says anything like that. He never tries to raise you up because he hates you.
Let's get this over with so we're clear. I'm only interested in giving you my statement.
Sure, just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leave us be. Mr. Edgeworth! Come on. To be continued. Come on. It's not fair. God damn it, Ulbach. And here I thought you would stand up forever for Edgeworth. I guess not. Fine. Okay, I'll stop recording now. So, I hope you liked it. If you did, maybe consider liking and subscribing. And I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.